In the heart of Tokyo, just steps away from the buzz of the Tokyo Dome, lies a sanctuary from another era. Koishikawa Korakuen Garden, built in 1629 by Tokugawa Yorifusa, a feudal lord of the Mito branch of the Tokugawa clan. This garden has witnessed almost 4 centuries of history. One of its most poetic features is the Engetsukyo, or the full moon bridge. When its arc reflects on the still pond waters, it forms a perfect circle, like a glowing moon resting on the water. Koishikawa Korakuen transforms with the seasons. In late winter, plum blossoms brighten the cold air. Spring brings cascade of cherry blossoms. By summer, wisteria, lotus, and irises paint the scene with soft pastels. And in autumn, maple and ginkgo trees ignite the shades of red and gold. Even as skyscrapers rise around it, Koishikawa Korakuen remains a timeless heaven, a place where every path, every stone, and blossom tells a story about Japan's living history. So kick back, relax, and let me take you with me and walk around this amazing garden. As we continue upstairs and into the Nobedan path, we enter a forestry area where things become very quiet. For those who are wondering, Nobedan is a style of Chinese stone pavement of skillfully arranged hewn stones and cobblestones. Soon after, you will pass this small waterfall and go to reach the inner garden. This is Karamon Pond, one of the most tranquil spots in the garden. Its still waters, even though mostly covered with lily pads, reflect bridges, trees, and sky, created a perfect harmony between nature and design. In just a glance, you see the essence of the Edo period beauty, preserved here in the heart of Tokyo. Standing proud for nearly 200 years, this is the Akamon, the Red Gate. Built in 1827 as the grand entrance of the Mito clan residence, it was once the threshold between samurai life and the world outside. Today, it remains a striking symbol of the Edo period's strength and elegance, welcoming us into history. This is the iris field, where hundreds of vibrant irises bloom in late spring and early summer, their color transforming the garden into a living canvas. Delicate, fleeting, and deeply tied to Japanese aesthetics. Just beside it lies rice paddies, a rare sight in the middle of Tokyo. They were designed to remind visitors of rural life and the harmony between people and the land. Even today, during the autumn harvest, scarecrows appear here, connecting this historic garden to Japanese deeply rooted agricultural roots. In this location, you could go around these very steep stairs and find yourself in a small hill overlooking the fields. From there, you can see the fields, the iris, and the remains of the Kanda aqueduct, this is a very nice spot to relax. You can soak in the view and rest for the second half of the visit. This small stream here looked so appealing. I wished I could put my feet down and soak them for a while, but I had to continue and go towards the full moon bridge. Engetsu Kyo, the full moon bridge, one of the most beloved symbols of this garden. Built in stone in the early Edo period, its gentle arch was created not only for crossing water, but for poetry in motion. When the pond is still, the bridge's reflection forms a perfect circle, glowing like a full moon resting on the water's surface. The design is rooted in Chinese aesthetics, blending philosophy with beauty, inviting us to pause and reflect. Standing here, it feels as though time bends with the arc of the bridge, connecting centuries of history in a single view. Sadly, you couldn't go across the bridge and experience how it would have felt to walk through it, but nevertheless, it was nice to be there. West of the Full Moon Bridge, you can find two more interesting landmarks. They are the Bridge of Heaven and the Byobu Rock. But at this point, I had walked for several hours and I started feeling hunger and thirst. So I decided to go back to the main central pond and have a look at this beautiful Japanese pine that looked so unreal. So this concludes our visit to the Koishikawa Korakuen Park in the center of Tokyo. Once again, my apologies to the native speaker of Japanese if I destroyed your beautiful language, but I did my best over here. This visit was 100% worth it. So give it a try if you're in Tokyo and make sure to write in the comments how it was for you. And be careful when you're exiting, not to bump your head. Thank you for staying this long. Please subscribe and comment, and see you in the next episode.